What's up with it? This is Mr. Phroze. What's up, YouTube? We putting it down at the Cat Slayer, man. I need to come check us out. We over here every Thursday. Putting it down. We doing a little intermission blast for everybody to get here. You know what I mean? We gotta get here and practice, make sure everything is on point when it's time. You understand? This piece, I am your host, Phroze, too, by the way. This piece here is called I Received a Call from an Old Friend. I received a call from an old friend. He started to tell me how many times his life is about to end. I talked to him for about 2 hours. He told me how he used to be as big as a tower. Then his bills caught up with him, and his big tower had become short and slim. Then we reminded each other about the old days, how life's sun was not in our face but the shade. And as we got older and considered grown, we realized it was time to help keep the heat and the lights on. He told me he had been in many fights. He admitted to his life not being right. My friend had been in and out of jail many times. He had finally realized it was time to change his mind. He said he was ready to get a job, lay down his gun and not rob. He realized that selling drugs put him behind everyone else. He called me to say hello and to get some help. I reminded him to always keep his mind faithful and strong. And if he always thought positive, things would not go wrong. I received a call from an old friend. It was pleasing and encouraging to hear his voice once again. You did. You know, we're just practicing y'all till everybody get here. We appreciate y'all before y'all get here in advance. This piece here is called Roses Really Smell Like Boo Boo. I'm not outcast, but roses really do. When you listen to the story I'm finna tell you, the rose was red, but the violet must have been blue. He went to work early that day. At 11 o'clock a.m. he took his break. He's a faithful worker too. He is never late. He loved his woman with a passion. There was no hate. He bought her a rose like it was their first date. He was going to surprise his baby. He couldn't wait. And what do you know? She's laid up with some jail bait. And I won't represent his words, but they were not too great. He wasn't ready for jail bait. After all, he was 19. Boyfriend was wishing it was a dream, but it wasn't. It was reality. He was ready to take him out like a casualty. And turns out Mr. 19 was one of her fellow co-worker employees. They must have really been into it because the door had no one but their keys. They fought for a while. Boyfriend whooped Mr. 19's tail. Then he kicked Mr. 19 out the door, and Mr. 19 fell. He fell like Humpty Dumpty fell from the wall. He whooped and kicked him down, so an ambulance had to be called. I forgot to tell you, the cement apartment steps is what broke his fall. Mr. 19 fell like Geronimo. And that's the end of this story, y'all. Boyfriend went to jail for a week and a half. Girlfriend is now gone, if you ask. He is out, single, and available again. That rose he bought smelled like boo-boo, and that's the end. You did. This is your boy, Mr. Phroze. I'm going to do this piece here called I Had a Dream Last Night. I had a dream last night. People died in it, right? The people my age, 22, 45, 9, and 12 gauge, were all involved. Was their problem solved? More than likely not. I cannot believe I saw so many brothers shot. This dream I did not wake up from because I was not scared. I guess it's because I am reality, I am prepared. Every one of my peers to die. I am prepared to see someone's mother cry. It is sad, but the truth. A lot of people live past their youth. The dream I saw partly how life was not fair. People started shooting without giving a care. One man shot and there was more gunfire. It seemed the shots never retired. Young men kept falling to their knees. Then innocent bystanders screamed, please. Some tried to duck, others tried to run. Half they were shot in the back with the gun. I hope for it to cease. My dreams used to see peace. But now look how reality in my dreams come out. Now my dreams people fight and shout. There used to be peace and love. Now my third eye sees violence and blood. One of the men in my dream thought he was a Terminator. This is not a movie. You will die sooner or later. In my dreams I lived life as a whole. And the endings I never exactly know. You dig? This is a practice run, y'all. The audience is not here. I know y'all are on your way. You know what I'm talking about? I know you do. This is my last one. It's called I'm Talking About Doing Something. Or my name ain't Paul Dwayne Phroze Munson. I'm talking about making some things happen. And when it does happen, y'all can keep laughing. I'm ready to take my talent to the next level. I have more than one option. I actually have several. I'm talking about doing some world trade type stuff. I'm trying to make it happen, and that's with no bluff. For me, I believe God has a bigger purpose. I'm through playing with y'all like I'm in a circus. This poetic author needs to get his books together. He needs to try to make his whole life better. Nothing is stopping me like a handicap. I'm ready to take the cap off of the salary cap. I'm ready to really let my paper stack. I'm ready for it to stack like a dope fiend that was selling crack. I'm ready for it to stack like Magic Johnson's paper, as a matter of fact. And I'm through putting out negative stuff back to back. Nothing but positive things shall come from my voice. Staying in a rut or grow is now my choice. Y'all really ain't ready for me. Y'all just give me a little time and you will see. There is more to it than this life I live. I am ready to receive after I give. Because right now I give and get no return. Like Usher said, I ain't just let it burn. I'm ready for y'all to look me up on www. I got too much inside me to stay in this one spot. I'm ready to go in hot pursuit like Fort Worth cops. I'm ready to ignore y'all that knock. I am also ready to ignore y'all that mock. I'm acting like one shepherd when I know I'm a whole flock. Oh, like Nelly said, up in here it's getting hot. Coach put me in the game because I've taken the wrong shots. Well, anyway, I got to do something and give it all I got. Like Jack in the Box. Phroze is getting ready to pop. You dig? I know y'all feel me. We going out on this one here. As I go toward that camera because we waiting on the audience. It ain't but 8:30. I know y'all coming at 9 o'clock. Check this out. This one here is called Who is Phroze? Who is Phroze? I am Phroze because when I speak, I make folks freeze. And I'm up at the cat's lair to talk about these determined, independent, and valuable assets. I'm talking about the women that make big checks, making enough paper to buy planes and jets. Divas getting the shopping straight wrecked. They use this tool above their neck. And instead of y'all hating a diva, it's a lot wiser to accept and admire the determination, not breaking down in any situation. Keeping her cool with no frustration. Without a diva, there will be no nation. Positive waves run through a diva liquidation. And to get the job done, there is no hesitation. A diva is independent, you dig. She's not dependent on people like kids. Don't test a diva, she might split your wig. A diva is trying to blow up, she is trying to get big. To the world, a diva is valuable. You can hold her word as collateral. When she goes to war, she wins the battle. She's a leader, she does not follow like cattle. Get the job done, there is no hassle. From the realest school, she's on her cap, gown, and tassel. Other people is a trailer homes, and a diva is a castle. A diva is an asset, she's an advantage. When y'all break down, a diva will still manage. A diva is trying to build a positive planet. I just spoke truth here, internet world, and some of them folks, they can't stand it. You dig? This is your boy Phroze doing that intermission trial run. You dig? See y'all in a minute. Peace.